Hello people from planet Earth, welcome. I am Mia and it's gonna do another mousepad review, but this time it's an aluminium mousepad from JellyComb. And it's a cheap one because I wanted to see and to feel how actually an aluminium mousepad is gonna feel, and the glide and all special things. So it came in this white sleeve and it's only €11 on Amazon, and I wanted to test, so we're gonna open it, then we slide this one out and we have the mousepad. It's aluminium and very tiny, guys. And I will put it out. And they have it in white aluminium or black aluminium. And this is the black one. So yeah, guys, we're gonna do a mini review of it. So let's dive deeper in, guys. So guys, this is the JellyComb mousepad. It's aluminium and the size is 28 centimeters by 23, so it's a very tiny mousepad. So I put on my Logitech G502 Hero on it, and you see it's possibly too small to game on, or you have higher DPI, but low DPI it's obviously too small. But I wanted to test to feel how an aluminium mousepad is gonna feel, and I want to say the mousepad is very smooth, and it's one of the smoothest mousepads, but very slow. You may think smooth equals speed, but that's not actually true. It's an aluminium mousepad though, so I want to show you my hand size. It's very cold, and especially in the winter it's gonna be very cold, and everybody knows that. And there are not much aluminium mousepads, but I wanted to test it because this is the first one in my life. You may think it's a very basic one. It's from JellyComb. Yeah, so it's plain black, guys. On this side, some silver edge, basically. It's not actually real silver, but a silver edge. And the size is 28, as I told you, by 23, and the upper one is 0.3 centimeters, so 3 mm thickness. But the back, who's the back? I will put it down. The back has a rubber base. It is very grippy, but what I see, the rubber base not equals all the sides, not lines very nicely. So you can see it's pretty cheap back. It should be way longer till the edges. Does it really matter because the edges are not filled? So we're gonna test that. We grab the mousepad, we put it, and we put pressure on this side. No, we're not lifting the other side up, so it's pretty stable. It's enough, and it's very grippy. This surface, I don't know why it is, because of the heaviness of the mousepad, maybe. Yeah, it's very grippy. And how does it glide? It's smooth, as I told you, but very control-ish, smooth, but not speedy. It's very slow mousepad. One of the slowest mousepads. One downside of aluminium mousepads is they eating a lot of your mouse feet. For me, that's not really a big problem because I like to replace, and I'm a fan of mousepads and mouse feet and mouses or mices. So I like to rebuy them, but for me it's not a problem. You can buy them on eBay very cheap from Takasta, so that's pretty nice, the mouse feet, from all kind of brand of mice. So let's do a little test on mouseaccuracy.com. So guys, we are arrived at mouseaccuracy.com. I start with the results because here you can select normal, medium, 30 seconds, targets. And it's pretty cold, aluminium mousepad. And I use 900 mouse DPI on a 1080p monitor. See, I misclicked there. It's cold to touch, it's aluminium, so in the winter it's gonna be very cold probably. Oh, pretty high score with 94 percentage, 98 accuracy. And I missed one click, right? I missed 3 clicks and 291, so it's decently scored. And yeah, guys. So guys, the end conclusion, is this aluminium mousepad worth to buy? And I shall tell you, it's actually very cold. Do you have sweaty and warm hands and you want to cool it? Aluminium mousepad are fine to buy for it because your hands getting colder. Even in the winter it's getting even more cold, so keep that in mind. But if you don't like cold hands, probably aluminium and plastic pads are not for you. Aluminium is even colder than plastic. It's now 22 degrees Celsius in my house and it's not that cold actually. It could be colder, but is it mousepad worth to buy? You have them in two variants, one silver and one black. I like the black more. It's smooth and very controlly mousepad, so smooth and control, and there is no pattern on it. It's just a complete smooth surface, so that's fine. The size of the mousepad is for gaming too small in my opinion. It's 28 by 23 and that means that you have a very low space to move on, and if you're an FPS gamer, you want lower mouse DPI, this surface is way too small for you. But is it completely bad? No, it's not completely bad mousepad, guys. For 11 euro, it's very fine for desktop. If you're just desktop doing some internet on your laptop, and you want some classy look, because aluminium is a little bit classy in my opinion. And the back, the rubber could a little bit be larger, so very lined with the edges, but you don't see it. It's stabilized and even the edges are stabilized. For 11 euro on Amazon from JellyComb is not a bad price, guys. And if you want to test out your first aluminium mousepad to test how if you may like it, and then maybe you're gonna buy a bigger version, this is a very good opportunity to test it out. Do I want to test more aluminium mousepads because I bought my first aluminium mousepad from JellyComb? Yes, I'm gonna do that. Very soon I have a Xiaomi mousepad. It's, I think, this size and a little bit longer. So if that's the fine size, I can test it even more in gaming. So that's interesting to see. So on my other channel, the Me Mama channel, I will test it with, for example, in a Dota match or an RTS game or something. Yeah, so in my opinion, it's worth to buy if you're just doing it for internet and you want some classy look for a cheap price. And yeah, I think this is pretty good. For gaming, it's a no-go, guys, in my opinion. Maybe if you use above 1000 DPI, it could be nice. And a tiny mouse maybe with a G305 from Logitech or something, you have more surface because the mouse is tinier. I still find it a little bit too small, but fine for internet usage. So guys, this was my mini review. Thanks for watching. If you like it, thumb it up. If you dislike it, push it down, and maybe say some tips or suggestions for my channel. I always like to improve. And guys, thanks for watching, and bye bye guys. Bye bye.